Well, good day, folks. This is your boy Ferris Deloney, and I am coming to you live here from my home office, bringing you a closer look at MWR Financial. MWR Financial, you've probably seen the videos of people out there promoting the business side of things, and not really giving you a really in-depth, talking to about what the services are, what they provide, what Credit Max does, what Equity Max does, and what Money Max does, and what Wealth Max does. So I'm gonna give you a quick, synopsis of this. Of course, Credit Max, it'll help you repair your credit. And the reason why I got involved with this is because, as you've seen on my previous videos, I've been offering funding sources for people to come in to the to come in and promote their business. And a lot of people promote their business, and a lot of people who have had real shaky credit, and as including myself, I'm not going to hide that, and they can't get financing for their businesses. So one thing I want to do is offer you guys, this is a $79 service. That way you can work on getting your credit repaired for you without the headache of trying to do it yourself. Plus you have a whole bunch of host of other things where they have the W2 adjustments, or W2 or W4 adjustments, where they go in and help you adjust your taxes. That way you don't overpay each month. Because a lot of times we look at when we go down, when we've been taught is that we pay our taxes, and at the end of the year we get a refund back. And basically all we've done is overpaid and loaned the government a zero rate interest loan, and what they do is pay us back, sometimes not even the amount that we paid in taxes. So unless you have somebody doing your taxes the right way. So instead of doing that, which the average person needs their income each and every month, what we teach you is how to adjust your W2s, come in, and W2s and W4s. I'm not an employee. I am retired, so I don't have to deal with that. What they teach you how to do is just basically adjust that to where you don't make any more overpayments. You get to utilize your money, and with you being a part of this business, you having a home-based business, they'll go through the necessary means of teaching you how to still get a tax return at the end of the year without you having to deal with the headache of doing it. There was another company out there, they wanted you to do everything by yourself. They wanted you to go through the modules and read all the modules. Not this company. They do everything for you. They do the W2 adjustments for you, so you don't have to worry about that headache. Now, Credit Max is the same way. They help prepare your credit. The only footwork you have to do is turn in your credit report to them. So that's the only thing you have to do, and maybe a minute bit of paperwork. And they can even, from what I've understood, they can even get off stuff that's been charged off of your credit account and been turned over to a collection agency. Because a lot of times people don't know that once a collection agency has bought that debt, which is a really bad business model, buying debt, you no longer owe your creditors. Somebody's paid that debt off for you. Another one, you may hear people talk about the private reserve account. A private reserve account, and how it works is that you pay in 13 months to not to MWR. It's a separate company. So emphatically, if MWR goes out of business or whatever have you, for whatever reason, you still have access to your money, and you're insured as well. So you have access to your money, and the way it works too. That's one of the things I asked. Does it work like a regular bank? And it kind of does and kind of doesn't. It does in a way that what you're doing is putting away emergency funds for a rainy day and letting it build up 6% interest rate, a better interest rate than you would get with your bank. And going down the line years later, once you've built up enough money and you start actually working this business, and you start getting that daily income and start putting more money into it. So once you start making that $30,000 a month income, you can go back in and say, well, I've put this back, this, that, and that back. Well, you can end up putting half back, and utilizing the other half to really make a difference in your purchases. So what I mean by that is that you can go in and utilize the monies that you had put into there without fear of penalty or anything after your 13 months. And they'll cut a check to the people when they'll cut a check to the people who you were trying to buy something from. Say if you wanted to buy a car, and the car was $30,000 or $40,000 or whatever have you. If you have that in your PRA, private reserve account, you go to the private reserve account. What they do is cut that check and send it into your people, and you don't face any penalties from it. You just keep paying into your PRA what you've normally been paying into, and you'll get basically a better interest rate because you've already set the terms by your monthly payments, which is really nothing, and plus you're still earning interest. And a lot of times you will get a better deal on an automobile. You'll end up getting a better deal on an automobile. So it's a lot of things, a lot of ways to it. So you don't have to worry about things. It could be utilized for you buying a house, you buying a car, whatever. And that's what Equity Max comes in to help you get the best rates possible on your mortgages. So the service is fully loaded. Equity Max comes into play. Wealth Max is where the PRA comes in. Money Max is where you go in and have your W-2s adjusted, and it just shows you right down here. Okay, Money Max tax reduction strategies, and you got unlimited CPA and CFP advice on demand about virtually anything in any financial matter. Wealth Max will go through and help you set up your PRA, and you set up your appointment with your counselor, and you tell them how much you really want to put in this. For me, I put the bare minimum amount. I'm putting in $300 a month for it right now, but I am going to up that sooner or later, so that I'll have something to look forward to in my older age, instead of just having money that comes in each and every month, in case anything happens. Until like I said, we need to have an emergency fund anyway. Credit Max is one way that I'm going to build my credit up, and I'm going to be able to go in and get the funding I need, that I'm so promoting to other people for myself and promote my businesses with. So, and all this is for $79. And once you refer your 3 people, it's basically free. And what I'm teaching people is, instead of coming into business front end, come in with the financial agent membership, refer your 3 people within your first month, and then go off and then become a financial director, and start making money with this thing. So with that being said, this has been your boy Ferris Deloney, reminding you guys to be blessed, not stressed, always be motivated by success, and I will see you guys on the beaches of the world. And if not, I hope to see you at the bank catching a big check, living the best life that you possibly can live. And if I've done the ratio right, you should see my face in the middle of this thing, and with 2 of my videos in the past, but I don't think I've been doing it right lately. And what you can do is click the subscribe button and click that notification bell to be informed of when I do my future uploads, and have other traffic strategies and other business platforms or products that can help you improve your life. So with that being said, this has been your boy Ferris. Peace.